So I will introduce myself again. Okay, my name is Shafiq Farhan. Okay, in this online lesson, we will focus more on topic Inventor to 3ds Max, which is if you plan to do rendering or if you plan to do animation, okay, you can transfer your Inventor product design. For example, you already create your product design using Inventor, then want to transfer into animation, the realistic animation, you can go do it using 3ds Max. Okay, so this will be our first thing that I want to show, our website acadsystems.com. So later you can go to any browser, click at the address bar, just type in acadsystem.com. Okay, on our webpage we have a few good information for you to refer. So who is Acad System? We are Autodesk Goldpartner. And also, if you want to know about the latest promotion by Autodesk itself, okay, you also can go to our website. Okay, for good things for user, you can go to here and check out the topics that related to your industry. For example, for today, we are focusing on these topics, product design animation. And for next week, we have one topic, which is AutoCAD isometric drawing. So for those that are available at that time, you can join us just using online Zoom meeting or our Facebook Live. Okay. For those that view on our Facebook, later if you plan to go with our Zoom meeting, you can go to our website, click on the topics that you want. Okay, get the link and don't forget to register first. All right, so I direct go to our topics today. Our topic, which is focus more on product design manufacturing collection, Inventor to 3ds Max animation. All right, so product design manufacturing collection, they will have so many software inside that, okay, which is including 3ds Max, Inventor, AutoCAD. All right, so normal company that purchase product design manufacturing collection, their main purpose, they want to create 3D modeling and they want to edit the 2D drawing using Inventor for 3D modeling and AutoCAD for 3D for 2D drafting, 2D drawing. Okay, so but for 2D topics, we not go into that details, but we focus more on from Inventor. For example, you already create your 3D modeling and how to transfer it into 3ds Max. Okay, 3ds Max, you can make it some things that you want to do realistic images and also realistic video. Okay, right, so this will be our main objective for today. So the left side, which is I already create using Inventor, then I transfer to 3ds Max to do rendering and also to do animation. Okay, so you can do animation for your product, you can also do animation for camera view, so either one you can create it. Okay, and first things first, I need to open my Inventor. So if you see on the screen, this will be the parts that we plan to study about. So about the fan. Okay, on this fan, we already create using part by part and also already create the assembly file. Right, so you can do your part animation or you also can do your assembly animation, each one, either one. Okay, for Inventor itself, if you plan to do rendering, okay, you need to go to environment, Inventor Studio. This will be the area that you can do the Inventor rendering. Okay, over here. But if you plan to make it more realistic, okay, from this part, what you can do, you can save as IPT only. No need to convert, you just use IPT because Autodesk can, 3ds Max can open IAM or IPT part directly. Okay, then you just install the 3ds Max and click on here. Okay, so just click on import. Either you want to choose import or merge. Okay, the difference between import and merge, if you already import, means the file is not really related back to your 3D modeling, for example, that IAM. But if you use merge, any changes there, you can integrate together. Okay, so that's the good things Okay, for this case, I want to use merge. Okay, then I choose my parts. And okay, over here, I choose my assembly part. Okay, how to know. So I just change into details. All right, so this will be my assembly part. Okay, so this will be the pop-up that will appear when you transfer your 3D parts, for example, from Inventor or from Revit. This will be the pop-up that will appear. For Revit, might be they have a few more information that need. Okay, so you want import it as a body object or as a mesh. Okay, my suggestion for this case, for if you want to do only rendering without editing, so go with body object, and then just hit OK. Okay, so this software will help you to generate back the 3D model. Even though your 3D model is quite complicated, doesn't matter. The software will help you to open. Okay, make sure your PC spec is good enough. Okay, for example, my PC spec I'm using is i7, and the RAM that I use currently is 32 gig RAM. Okay, if you use 8 gig, might be have some issue, lagging issue. But if you already go with 16 gig RAM, should be fine. Okay, if you want to work with these two software, you can use these two software together, from Inventor to 3ds Max. Right, so the purpose why I show you from Inventor to 3ds Max, because in this type of scope, okay, when you already done with Inventor modeling, you want to do presentation at last. Okay, so normally you have the sales and bid. Okay, basically you can use 3ds Max to do the basic design, the rough design. But the problem is if you create your full modeling using 3ds Max, you cannot study the BOM, bill of material. Okay, that's the reason why when goes to design and engineering stage, you need to use Inventor. Okay, because Inventor can study the bill of material for each assembly. Okay, so the objective here, you want to make it this 3ds Max at the last one to do the presentation for your products. So that's the idea for today's topic. So I go back to my 3ds Max. Can you create smoke? All right. If later I will answer all the question. While waiting for this file merge, I want to ask some polls over here. So maybe you can answer first. At the end of this session, we will show you. We will answer all the question. Okay. Try to answer the poll first. All right. Okay. Thanks for your answer. And the file also already loaded. And I will end the poll here. All right, so most of you for this this online session is from manufacturing background, and almost all already work from office. Okay, good to know. All right, so this will be the interface that you will face after this. Okay, after you import from Inventor to 3ds Max, the 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 part will look same like your Inventor file. For example, for this one. Okay, so I try to change into one view only first. Okay, and go to normal one. Okay, and hit this view. Right, so for this idea, the first one, I plan to create some move. For example, I want to do this object to create a rotary motion for all this thing. For example, I have idea, I want to record this object is turned 360 degree or 880, 180 degree. Okay, so the idea was if you know how to create the studio, then you can create your own. But my suggestion, if you don't know how to create the studio, okay, you just save this file. Okay, save this file as, for example, I save a desktop, this one as a fan. Okay, and then click on File, New, from Template. Okay, because by default, if you already if you install the 3ds Max, you will get the template by 3ds Max. Okay, from template. Okay, over here you can go to sample studio that already inside your 3ds Max software. Okay, so I just double click and the fan will be gone. And now I want to merge the 3ds Max file into this into this 3ds Max file also. Okay, I create, oh, sorry. Okay, this one should be using camera close. Right, so I try to get the how we want to put the all parts on our studio. Okay, the first method, which is you can click on File again, Merge. Okay, so choose your 3D parts. For example, for this case, choose fan. Okay, so I select everything, select all. Okay, and hit select all and hit OK. All right, so later this file can combine two 3ds Max file together. Okay, so you can see over here. So the file, I double check first. Okay, over here the file is take time, but if you plan also to create it directly from Inventor, okay, you may also do it together. So the method is either you choose this direct import from your IAM, or 3ds Max, you already save it as 3ds Max. Okay, so we go back into our reset everything, yes, reset, and I open back my uploaded file. Okay, so now the idea to create animation, the first one is camera animation. Okay, so the first method you need to know how to put the camera. You just can go to this create, choose this one, camera. Okay, over here you can choose, maybe you cannot see, say in this view they will have camera icon. Okay, so when over here you just simply click on physical or free, so either one, for example free. Okay, and I just put on the top view. Okay, this will be the free camera. Okay, but if you want to use a target camera, so this will be the target camera. Okay, later on this camera you can move it freely. Okay, for example this object, I need to click it, I just choose this camera. Okay, click move this camera, I just move it a little bit higher, and this point target I also move it. So on this view I just can change from perspective view to camera 001 that I already set. So later I also can change the movement over here. So now I want to focus more on the good view. All right. Okay, so then how to make this object can be rotate, or how to make the camera moving to your parts. Okay, so this will be the method that you need to know. The first one, this we call it as a project, the timeliner. Okay, and over here if you plan to edit, because by default it only have 100 frame. So if you plan to edit, you can click on this time configuration. Okay, you can change from 100 to 500, for example. Okay, then the frame will be changed over here. The one is depends on how long you want to how long you want your video end about. Okay, for example, you want your video about 3 minutes, then you need to have a very good frame, a very large amount of frame numbers. Okay, and over here, what the things that you need to click, you just click on this auto. Right, so now I plan to drag a little bit on this. For example, the first three frame, I don't want anything happen. Okay, starting from 3 to 10, I want the camera zoom into your part. So I just can simply click the key first, set key. So drag this item until 10. So the object, the camera, you can click and you can move it along. Okay. Okay. You also can do it two direction. Okay. Right. What will happen? Your object will become like this. Your video will become like this. All right. So now I want to continue. I want still from the same view. I want to continue to make it this object, this camera. Try to zoom in a little bit. Okay, then I can play animation. Okay, click on here. Just click on play animation. So maybe I can slow down the video first. Speed. Okay, so you see, it's look more realistic. Okay, so that the first thing, how to view, how to create the movement. Maybe you plan to do a walkthrough into your parts. Okay, so that's the method. You just need to make sure that you choose your camera. Okay, set a key for your camera, and after you're done, you can play and export the video. Okay, just to make you all know, the larger numbers of frame, the more time taken to generate the video. Okay, so because some cases, for example, if you plan to make it 1 second, you have 3 frame. Okay, to get 1 minute video means you need to have 60 minutes. All right, sorry, 60 second. Okay, so you need to at least have to at least you need to have 180 frame to make it 60 second for 1 frame 3 second. Okay, later on I show you. Okay, so now after done with camera movement or camera walkthrough to your part, okay, you can also rotate. To rotate it, this will be the symbols to rotate, to move, to rotate, and also to scale. Okay, this one is to scale. Okay, so for example, I plan to rotate my camera. So I just click my camera over here, click on rotate. So now my camera will be rotate something like this. Okay, so that's the idea, or that's how you can do your animation. Okay, so that will be the first method. The second method, if you plan to do it this one without doing camera, or you already happy with this view, you want to make it your item 360 movement. Okay, what the step or what the method that you can do, same, just first set the time configuration. Okay, click on auto. First one, try to make it the first frame that don't move, and click on the set key. Drag first, sorry. After you click on the area that you want to make it the object fixed, then you need to click the object set key. Right? So click on set key. Try to drag as long as you want. For example, 180. Okay. Now just to make sure that your object is turned it properly. Okay. So you can click on here. Okay. Try to make sure this pivot already here. But the problem is when you rotate, okay, you can make it also something like this. So the pivot point is now is correct. It's good. Okay, so for example, I want to rotate it 180, or if you plan to put the value, also you can right click on this rotate, just right click. For example, I want to rotate it as -359. Okay, right. So what will happen? The video will be look like something like this later on. I try to change the camera from here first. Okay, so I can click on the video. So a few seconds, then your object will be rotated all together. Okay, so this one is too slow. Okay, but it's okay. All right, so but after this, if you plan to rotate in certain cases, for example, you want to rotate the head only, or you plan to rotate the body including the head. Okay, how to do it? Okay, first thing you need to check your this one we call it as a explorer. For example, over here you need to click on this icon, scene explorer, this icon. Okay, click, and by default, this item will be joined together. This clip will be separate. But if I plan to make it this item become each item become one, you can click on group, exclude. Same like AutoCAD exclude. Okay, but now you plan to rotate your, for example, I choose this area, this head. So I just click, okay, just to make sure that you can change your pivot. Make sure that you don't open this animation, this key, auto key. So just untick. Then after done, you can click on this icon, click on here, okay, to change the pivot area, pivot point. Okay, just click, hold the click and change it. Okay, that's the idea, or that's the method. Okay, for example, I choose back this one, okay, and I click over here. Okay, now I try to rotate a little bit. Okay, so that's how you rotate, or how you plan to, for example, this area we plan to move it a little bit higher, or you want to try to test your product's movement, so you just can go up. So because I don't draw the inside bar, for example here, so I just need to select together. Okay, click everything, select together, and click on this move. Just click on, okay, sorry, this one is right. So this one I just need to click on the top view, top item, control with this. So click, move, and move it, something like this. Okay. So that's the method to do animation and to do some things that we call it as video part movement using 3ds Max from Inventor. So the first idea, the first method, I try to recap. You just need to create like a normal, just need to create your assembly using Inventor, and then once you're already done, you just save as IAM and open 3ds Max. Just download your 3ds Max. Make sure your 3ds Max and your Inventor version is same. Okay, for example, if you already purchased to invent a product design manufacturing collection, so you already use Inventor 2020, and make sure your 3ds Max version also 2020. Okay, so then you just go to file, merge, and import your parts. Okay, so I try to make some video for this one. So again, click here, auto key, move. Oh, sorry, need to set key first. Set key, and okay, what will happen? Okay, so that's the method. And also, for example, you want to move it with dimension or with distance. Okay, you can, for example, for move, you just need to right click on move. For rotate, you just need to right click on rotate. Okay, so 3ds Max is good for you to learn how to simplify your work. You just need to right click on every single item or every single features inside it. All right, so that will be my first part. Okay, the second part is about if you're not from product design manufacturing collection, but you are using 3ds Max and you plan to open a 3D modeling, you want to create one character. Okay, this one for those that purchase M&E collection, then you can use character, Autodesk character generator. Okay, so you just need to log in into this file. Okay, for example, I try to log in into my account. Okay, what you can do, you can create your own character. For example, you want to create a cartoon or a real people over here. Okay, then you just download, and all the point inside this body, you can also move. For example, you want to move the hand, you want to make the 3D people to walk around also can. All right, so for inventor topics, I believe there's it from me, and I will open for question and answer session. Okay, before I open it, so you can check back. This will be our topic. This will be our software that included using if you purchase product design manufacturing collection. Okay, don't use only Inventor and also AutoCAD. You can use more than these two features, including 3ds Max. If you plan to know about for example, you want to know about the VR, you can also let me know. Okay, 3ds Max Interactive can make it VR view. All right, so question and answer. The first question that I get previous, can you create smoke in 3ds Max? Can we add a movement avatar? Yep. Okay, so movable avatar. So for example, if you plan to know to, okay, so I just try to download my avatar over here. Okay, recruit, for example, I just download it first. Okay, after done, you can directly open using your 3ds Max. Okay, so when you try to download, they will have a few. For example, here you want to make it as a 3ds Max, also you can tick. Okay, don't forget ticks. The previous one I forget to tick. Okay, so this will be not included inside your PDMC, but this one is included on your if you purchase we call it as a M&E collection. But if you want to use avatar using Inventor, also can, but you need to install this one, factory design utility. So inside this asset, for example, I try to open my asset first, asset builder. Okay, so I just need to, sorry, finish. Okay, I just go here and I want to open my asset that, for example, I already have it. So I just need to go to this asset, and inside this factory design utility, okay, you may refer back to our topics previously, factory design utility. They already have their own 3D modeling avatar. 3D modeling people inside there, then you can move using 3ds Max. All right, so that's the idea, how to communicate, how to use from Inventor plus factory design utility plus 3ds Max to do animation. The first question is about, can you create smoke? All right. Okay, to create a smoke, okay, so to create a smoke, we need to know a few things. The first thing is about this one. This will be the force. Okay, the second one is about this system. Okay, sorry, this one is not smoke. Okay, for example, I just need to click. Okay, over here, this one. Copy particle. Okay, so over here, force, I try to change into this one also can, and particle and dynamic. Okay, so either one, you want to choose deflector or geometric. Okay, so this can make it as a smoke also. Okay, if you have here compound fluid, fluid is for liquid. Tell me object. Particle system, yeah. Okay, for smoke, the first one is PF source. Okay, I just need to create the PF source first. Then I need to put the information and also put the view for this object. For example, you see this object already there. Okay, And then how to change it, you can click on this object, click on the particle view, change the duration for object. Okay, so click on here, change the duration, for example, from 0 to 500. Okay, the duration will be changed. So amount from 0 to 5450. Okay, and then if you plan to change the speed, change the shape, for example, here cube. Okay, then I try to change the size 1000. Okay, display as a tick, not a tick, but I want to display as a circle, not circle also, just a box. Okay, sure. Okay, after done we do some changes over here. So what will happen, you will see that your object will change something like this. So also you can change the value of the item, and you also can put for example, you want to put some air that help the smoke to move it very good in a good way. So that's how we can use 3ds Max to create to do the smoke. So just click on this one, geometry, particle system. Okay, sorry, particle system. Search for PF source. Okay, you just put it over here. Okay, but if you want to know more, later I can try to arrange one session for this thing. All right, so I believe there's it question, no more question for now. All right. Okay, so before I end, I just want to keep remind, if you plan to know more about our online lesson, free online lesson, don't forget to go to our website. But if you have any issue, you just go at our website over here, click on Acad system new help desk, just to make sure that you key in your issue. For example, if you want to learn more about how to create smoke, maybe you can just open the help desk. Later we will give you a sample video how to create a smoke using Inventor, using 3ds Max, sorry. All right, so I believe that's it from me. Before I end, I just want to give some poll, and right, so you can answer the poll, and if you think that this lesson is good for you, you just click yes, or if not, you just click no. Okay, for detail one, you can contact me later. So this will be my phone number and also my email address, or you can go to Acad system website and call our office. Okay, so just ask to talk with Shafiq, and I try to arrange to do one webinar or one session with you. Right, so thanks for your time. Thanks. Also, if you want to know more about our products and our services, you just go to Acad system website, search for products and update. Okay, just want to inform, today is the first day for name user. So Autodesk already we call it as translation from serial number to name user. So just want to remind you, for those that have license for multi-user, you just inform us, is there any things that you need to change, just let us know. All right, so thanks for your time, and hopefully you are happy with this session. Okay, see you soon. All right, bye bye. All right.